In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Calling all of my fellow introverts. This is the video you want to be in. Abiola here, founder of womanifesting.com and the Spiritpreneur Guru Academy. And today we are talking about introverts, how to be an introvert and still put yourself out there. Actually, let me pin a comment on Instagram. Hello, Goddess Christina. Okay, how to rock it as an introvert. As an introvert. Okay, post, and how do I pin this? Why is it not pinning? Come on, Instagram, don't play me. Okay, there we go. All right, good. Hello, Enchantress Jane and Goddess Merva. All right, so we are talking about how to get out there, put yourself out there in the world, do your thing to connect with your tribe, make your money, and build your empire when you really want to just sit on the couch. And coming from somebody who has done all of that while just sitting on the couch. All right, so let's talk. I just had a double green tea, so I'm like very amped up. And whatever kind of tea this is, 3 ginger. Okay, so there's no caffeine in this, so we are safe. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. So a recurring email that I get from the goddesses, it's 12 days of blissness, day number 5, day 5, day 5, day 5. For everybody asking about vision boards, we will begin that tomorrow. But a recurring question, concern, issue that I hear from you repeatedly in different ways is, how do I put myself out there when I don't want to put myself out there? Right? How do I get out there more when I don't want to get out there more? And I completely understand what you are saying, because there were times in my life where I felt like everything was on overload and it was really, really draining for me. And the biggest difference between then and now is that I didn't feel like I had permission as an entrepreneur, as someone who at the time was building a business, to be able to pull back whenever I wanted to, right? And that is a key part of it. Another key part of it is realizing that as an introvert, or introverted extrovert, extroverted introvert, partially shy person, lazy person, whatever, these are all very different categories. Somebody with social anxiety, whatever your drug of choice is, you need to realize that you get to build your business your way. That is what is so wonderful about our time and space that we are in right now, with all of the issues that exist. Like, this is by far the very best time to be who you are, who I am, who we as a tribe are, because you get to build your business being you, being authentically you. So that's number one. Number one, if you are wanting to put yourself out there, but you're totally terrified to, number one is realizing that you don't have to be anyone but yourself. And so for all of you who are passionate about personal development and passionate about getting to know who you are and learning yourself better, just realized I'm not wearing my microphone, and all of those things, the beautiful thing is that your personal development, you getting to know more about you, is really the best thing that you can do for your business. Because if you are trying to be somebody else, or it looks to you like, well, you know, if you're a blogger, for example, and all bloggers act this way, or all influencers, it's on my shirt, all influencers act whatever way, or all speakers, or all coaches, or all whatever. If you are generic in this current marketplace, you're just not going to win. You're not going to get to where you need to be. The real power is in you being unapologetically you. Hello, Goddess Shanita. Hello, Veggie Burger Babe. The real power is in you being unapologetically you. And so that's why, if you are an introvert, if you are, somebody who doesn't want to put themselves out there for whatever reason, even if you're not an introvert and you just don't feel like putting yourself out there all the time, this is the very, very best time and place for you. And it begins with being authentic, and it begins with giving yourself a pass to pull back when you are wanting to. So like about a month ago, I noticed that I was feeling overwhelmed with social media. So I just pulled back on Instagram and just, kind of stop posting for a little bit. And, I had people say to me, oh my goodness, that's going to kill your momentum. That's going to kill your algorithm. That's going to kill your whatever. And I'm like, it's killing my spirit. Like, I need to just right now pull back. And that is the most important thing. Your spirit is the fertile soil that births everything else. And so again, by doing things that you feel like other people say that this is how to do it, that is the complete opposite of what you need to be doing. You're going to burn yourself completely out, and it's just not going to be healthy. Yes, Goddess Aurora said, Happy Money Monday. Yes, she remembers that I said Mondays are Money Monday for me. Yes, Happy Money Monday, Goddess Aurora. Happy, oh, hello, good afternoon. Goddess Lee is in the house too. Hello, Goddess Umi says. Yes, so we're talking about, this is a good conversation for all of you goddesses who just came in the room, putting yourself out there when you don't want to. So if you don't want to be out there, like absolutely don't want to be out there and it's not your thing, that's not necessary. Maybe there's a business that you build where you're the person behind the person, right? Or something like that. But more often than not, we are wanting to put ourselves out there reluctantly, but we're just scared. And the reason why we're afraid is that if you're not willing, I swear, my book after the next book, the book after the book needs to be named, if you're not willing to look stupid, if you're not willing to make a fool of yourself, then you're not willing to win. You have to be willing to fall on your face. You have to just be willing to, because you will make a fool of yourself. You will fall on your face. Somebody will say, who does she think she is? Somebody will say, oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. Somebody will say, oh, how dare you? Somebody will say and do all of those things. But you have to be willing to make a complete and utter fool of yourself. And fall on your face and let the chips fall where they may. And you know what? That will be 10 times more inspiring, 10 times more powerful, 10 times more genuine than other people who are just trying to fit into everybody's neat little boxes. Yay, Goddess Charisse is in the house over on Instagram. Hello, Goddess Charisse. My beautiful goddess sister from another mister. You must be willing to make an utter and complete fool of yourself if you are wanting to do anything that is beyond the outlined, the outlines set out by other people of what is acceptable to do in the world. And so, for example, if you are wanting to give talks, like we were talking about, give speeches, you have to be willing to fall on your face. If you are wanting to launch your own programs, your products, your services, if you're wanting to write your own books, you have to be willing to be wrong. You have to be willing for somebody to say, wow, who does she think she is? You're wrong. You're an idiot. You are making a fool of yourself. And if you're not able to take that risk and be vulnerable enough, realize that your vulnerability is your superpower, then it's all for naught. It's all for naught. And I know that if you're watching this, it is because you have something compelling that you want to say. And so I would say, let's make that number 4, right? Let's make that number 4 to allow your message. I've shared with you all the time that for me, that was it, that my mission, my message was greater than my fears. So have your message, the things that you want to say, and the people that you are wanting to say them to, your soulmate tribe, make their needs more paramount than yours. Your need to get that message, whatever that burning message is within you, whatever that burning story is that you came to share, make that grander, make that bigger, make the need to get it to that person who is sitting there waiting. And you may be, the water to extinguish whatever fire that they are currently burning in, whatever issue that is currently, traumatizing their life. No matter what your niche is, you may have the answer for them. And so by you staying stuck in your fear, or you staying stuck in what will people think, what will the neighbors think, what will my friends think, what will whoever think, is cheating them, and it's cheating you. It's cheating you of your evolution. It's cheating you of your light. It's cheating you of your brilliance. And we need your voice in the world. And so stop constraining yourself. Stop holding yourself back because you are concerned about, what will they think, or doing it right. Because there is no doing it right when you are a leading edge thinker like you are. There's no right. Right will keep you safe in a box, which there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to do that, if you want to be safe in a box and, just work a standard 9 to 5 and come home at the end of the day and, put that away and not think about it, nothing wrong with that. It's just that this video didn't find its way to you because that's what you want. All right. So if you are wanting to put yourself into the world as an introvert, rather than seeing that as a detriment, see it as something positive, see it as something wonderful. Think about how can you use the best of your introvert traits. Maybe you're a really great listener, right? Maybe you're somebody who's really great with detail. Maybe you're someone who is really wonderful when it comes to smaller groups, and build your business in that way that supports your natural inclinations and your natural superpowers, rather than you thinking, okay, I've got to do it this way because that's the way that it's outlined. All right. And that's how I've done everything, every single thing. Like, for example, with the, someone was asking about with the Spiritual Selling Secrets, the free masterclass. The whole reason why I developed Spiritual Selling Secrets to begin with was because selling didn't feel comfortable for me in the traditional way. If you go to a coach and they teach you how to sell, and it felt sleazy to me, it felt smarmy to me, it didn't go with my soul. And again, if that works for you, work it. It just didn't work for me. And so I had to figure out a different way. So figure out what works for you. Be authentically yourself. Be willing to piss some people off and stand unapologetically in the energy and the truth and the knowingness that you are not for everybody. And that is a wonderful thing. Affirm it. I'm not for everybody. And let that be your truth. Let that be the foundation of your business. Let that be the foundation of your empire. Okay. All right. So if you haven't already, come to hang with us in the free Facebook group at imanifestmagic.com. You're going to want to sign up there today, imanifestmagic.com. Tomorrow we are beginning our vision board building because you asked for it. So vision boarding begins tomorrow. And if you want to take the free Spiritual Selling Secrets Masterclass while it lasts, while it's still up there, head over to richgoddess.club, richgoddess.club to take advantage of that. All right, my loves, I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful day. I am headed to yoga. And like I've told you repeatedly, I am sure that I am in the bottom 25% of the class, but I keep on showing up. Showing up is 99.9% of life. All right, be seen, be heard, be an amazing movement, my loves. Namaste. Tomorrow, vision boarding. Who is in? Yay.